Can you see the video feed for the game? Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go and check the Twitch, and maybe somebody can watch. Somebody can join us on Twitch to watch this. Just a second. It's a good thing I have so many phones. It's a lot easier to check these things. Did you check on Twitch? Okay, Phil is there. That's amazing. So Phil, we're just gonna speak in turns, and I need you to check if the others are sounding okay. You can type here on the Twitch chat, Phil. Why don't you guys go ahead and just introduce yourself, and we'll check the how the voice works from there on. Fred, please go ahead. Yeah, Leifur? Yeah. Hold on. Hold on, there is some problem. Some problem there. Just a second. I have to change it a little bit again. Just a second. Discord is just like that, you know. Discord misbehaves a lot. Input device, microphone, and output device is the output device. Default. Okay. Microphone. Okay. We'll check again. Go ahead one more time, so that Phil can let us know. I think this settings should do the trick.
Hello everyone, I'm Fred. I've been playing Gwent since beta, but I only played it a little bit. And then I discovered the latest Gwent about a year ago or two. And I play it more regularly since about 3 months ago, 5 months ago, something like that. I'm the inventor of famous ambush control scorch deck, and that's and Skoyata.
Yep. I just stopped the game music altogether. We don't need the game music actually. So Fred, your voice is a little bit less audible, but maybe without the game music, it's much better. Phil, can you hear Leifur? We'll get back to Fred.
Okay, then I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Leifur Eriksson in Gwent, and I think I started in 2016 or something in the beta Gwent, and played mostly Skellige. I think Queen's Guards are my favorite cards, and I think I played beta on and off for most of the time. I tried out Homecoming as well, and yeah, really enjoy.
Don't forget you're the champion. Don't be modest.
Oh, yeah.
You are a champion. You know? please.
Yeah, and I just won the recent tournament, which I'm very happy about, and thank you for hosting again.
You had some crazy matchups. You know, I think you played really nice, and you know, A very innovative deck. I think we have never, at least
Yeah.
personally, I have never seen your Northern Realms deck. You know, the deck with the Meave and Baron. It's
Yeah,
a very smart idea. I really liked it.
I think that's what I enjoy most. That's also why I played on and off for a bit, because I always enjoyed deck building. And so every new patch I play for a couple of weeks, find some new decks that are interesting. Maybe not the best, but interesting. And this time I actually found some good decks which I like to play. So yes.
Correct. Very interesting indeed. I'm gonna ask a few other groups to come join us.
So I moved my mic closer to my mouth. Is it better now?
Your voice is barely audible, to be honest.
Really? What?
Yeah, it looks like it's from a very far away. What about you, Leifur? Can you actually hear him? It's not
I
very
can
clear.
hear him, but I have him on like 200%, and he's still
Really?
he's not super loud. Let's say that.
Yeah, it is very faint for some
Okay.
reason, and I'm not sure why that is. But yeah, what mic are you using, by the way?
I'm using, I don't know, it's like a cheap webcam.
What about your phone? Why don't you just watch the stream from your phone, and you can use your phone's speaker or something?
Who are you saying that to?
Come again?
Who are you saying that to? Wait.
I mean, I'm talking about you, Fred. I mean, Leifur's voice,
Oh,
everything
okay,
is perfect.
okay. Well, so if I hold it in my hand like that and I speak directly into it, is it better?
Are you doing that now? It's much better because.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll finish eating after.
Oh no
I just have to hold my mic.
No. Why don't you eat?
No, but it's fine.
We'll go over it with Leifur. You can jump in and out till you're completely finished with the dinner.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
it's
not-
lunch here.
Okay, sorry.
I'm in
lunch.
America.
Okay, interesting. Okay, Leifur, till he's done with the lunch, let's look at the cards. What do you think is more interesting now? By the way, what's your favorite DIY card, Leifur?
Like mainly or just subjectively the Drum and Pillager, because it made a lot of Skellige decks viable, or like at least Queensguard decks viable again.
Yeah.
And actually like not like, I think they were OP like a year ago or so, but I didn't play there. But it's actually like good card and enables this archetype again and doesn't make it like too oppressive.
Yeah, it
But
is
viable.
actually again a carryover card, like you mentioned. So
Yes.
yes, but before I believe that it used to work wherever the unit was. It doesn't need to be in the hand or on the deck. It can work if it's on the board, and I think that was the only nerf it got.
Oh yeah, okay, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
I think they can actually revert it back and nerf it point wise, because it's like the reward is to discard it, right? You shouldn't be playing it from your hand. So in the worst case scenario, if it needs to have if the buff should be that it can boost strength anywhere even on the board, I would suggest to lower the power on the unit. Don't you agree?
Yeah, yes, but strengthen everywhere on the board would make the sequencing in Queensguards way easier, I think, and it would be way more consistent, and that would maybe be like, that would make it a bit too good, maybe.
Okay, so
But,
I have a question.
yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, go ahead. Can continue.
Well, I'm thinking about cards right now. Maybe I should open my client as well.
Yeah, you can look here. You can look at the footage here. I
Yeah.
have the cards here, and you can just bring up whatever
I'm
card
looking
you're
at it.
interested. Yeah, whatever you want to for me to bring up, I can do that.
There are definitely some nice new leaders that enable new archetypes, and I think
Yes.
we're also getting more leaders.
Okay. I believe
maybe
so.
at some point.
Yeah.
For like movement Scoia'tael, we might get one. There are two new leaders that create spell or organic cards for Scoia'tael and monsters, which maybe not the most liked by the community because it's great, but
Yeah.
they're also not the most viable.
Yeah,
We have
but
a new deck boost leader for Northern Realms, which is kind of cool.
yeah.
Um,
I like a bit of create, especially in tournament environments. A bit of create when you're, casting the video, and if you see a really, really good create option, and it could be game changing. So a bit of that, I think RNG, in small doses is always going to be healthy, in my personal opinion.
yes, I have noticed while playing the game more now and like we don't have like a super defined meta here because it's only like 200 active players and everybody kind of plays what they like, which is at least as soon as the deck is halfway decent.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that the game is much more interesting if there's a bit more variance. Like we have some stuff that might be considered a bit OP, but it also always balances each other out. There's not a dominant deck which wins every time or something. There's like a lot of matchups that are viable, or a lot of decks that are viable in different matchups, and I think that's quite a healthy meta we have right now.
Yeah, I am in agreement. It's not everything is never perfect. It's different decks. If you draw well, your deck should win, and if you draw bad, okay, that's a different story. But yeah, I think they balance each other out, and even the older decks are still viable. If you look at the Necroconsume, the Croconcat, the Great Sword decks, all of that, it's still viable. So, uh, uh, okay, my question to you is, if I suddenly open up the game, I was a beta player and decided to return and start playing this version of the game, and with so many new leaders, so many interesting cards, what should be, an easy way to jump back? Would it be the best to just, take a beta deck and start playing and observe how my opponent plays, or if I would like to make something from the the archetypes from DIY Gwent, which would be one of the more interesting or easier ones to start?
I think if you have played a fair bit of Beta Gwent back in the day, and you have your like favorite faction or favorite archetype even, you can just like build the deck you remember, or maybe look it up from tournament play or something. And while building the deck, you always see like the new cards. Like for example, if you just build a consume deck and you search consume in the taskbar or in the search bar, you will see the new additions, which aren't that many for consume actually. But we have Kikimo Warrior here, for example. And I think then like maybe you just try out the old version, see how it goes, and then you can make changes. And it's not overwhelming if you just go by your favorite deck, favorite faction, or whatever, because I think everybody has kind of their favorite stuff in the game. And if you just look at this at the start, you will see few changes, but maybe exciting changes that make new archetypes viable, like, especially those Andrega X, which opened up a new consume type, like a consume / Death Wish deck, which is a pretty good point spam deck.
Yeah, this
And it's
card is
also,
good in
yeah.
so many ways, right? If you ask me, I could list 10 reasons why this is one of the best bronzes in the game, even more. So, are you on
Yes.
the wagon? Do you think this needs to be changed a bit? Does it need to have a bit of a nerf? I mean, it
Mm,
can. Hmm.
I don't know, like when I started again, or like when I started playing DIY again, I think I was a bit annoyed by X, especially if you play any sort of weather deck or damage decks that do like random damage, because if you kill the first instant in those X, like those 3-point buddies, they always transform into the 5-1s. Like even if you kill them, they automatically transform into them. So they absorb a lot of damage or weather ticks, which can be quite annoying. And after 2 times 3 turns, they also turn into 7s. So they play for 14 points in total, which is quite decent.
Yeah, and the best thing is,
And
it's such an interesting design. transforming from the insect larva to the final form. I think it's very flavorful. But yeah, the points on this, I don't know how it should be adjusted. Maybe the final form, maybe it needs a nerf, or maybe the first form a little bit smaller so that the points on the consume from the forktail or the leader, the Attica screen leader, it's a little lesser, but and several ways to adjust it to make it a little bit more viable. But I think I would also agree with you that it's an annoying card for the if you're facing off against control. And the one thing I noticed about this card, it's so versatile because it instantly doesn't need a consumer. You don't need to consume it. Sorry, there's a procession going by a nearby place. Hopefully they dissipate. You don't need to consume it, and secondly, it instantly activates your Slizzard or the Brewers even in the first round itself. So it's very versatile design. Don't you agree?
Yeah, it's definitely very versatile design, and like the points can be discussed, but I think the points for this card are okay.
I
Like
agree.
it's not super dominant. It's a good deck, or it's a very good deck, but it's not an auto win or something. It's just that the card is a bit uninteractive. Like you can kill the second instance, because you can just kill the second instance with the 5 points. It doesn't spawn the 7 then automatically, but it's a bit annoying sometimes to play against it. But I think if you get used to it, it works out. I think it's not too bad.
I agree.
But I also don't really play the super bad matchups into it, so I don't really play Weather and then meet this deck. Then I would maybe be a bit more frustrated. But that's just how it goes, I think, in Gwent. You can have a good deck or even a super good deck, and then you run into some kind of counter matchup of some worse deck, and you just don't have a chance, or you have barely a chance. And that's why I enjoyed playing in the tournament so much, because you could calculate out the matchups, or
Yeah.
bring the favored matchups and ban the unfavored ones and stuff. But
Yeah,
that's just how it works on ladder.
Yeah, it's the choice of the best of 5 with the 4 decks, which makes this very interesting. It not just depends on your luck and your skill with the game itself, but and the approach to the banning is also very important, right? I'd like to ask if Fred is done with his lunch so that he can also join us. It's an interesting conversation so far. Let me know, Fred, when you're ready, or whatever.
He probably has a
Hello.
bit more strong take on the X because he's the control player.
Yeah. So, I mean, my stance on eggs has changed a little bit because I've seen I've basically revised my my judgment of cards upwards because I kind of agree with Raygon. I think he said basically eggs are just fairly low tempo on their own. But my problem with that is that in the long round they are just super good because they are 14 points by themselves with synergy, and they're fairly immune to chip damage, random damage. Like even if you damage the 5, it'll heal eventually. So I think you either need to nerf the points on the first form to let them die to weather faster, so they only tank 1 tick of weather, and also to make the consume synergy slightly less powerful. You can make the second form less powerful to make them easier to kill. You can make the last form less powerful, but keep everything the same so that you have the consume synergy, the very resilient Andriga larva, and then you don't get 14 points out of a single bronze that was super tough to kill. Or you can make the tempo disadvantage really more pronounced and extend the number of turns before they switch phase.
I was also thinking of this about the number of turns in the second phase. If it could be 4 turns, it would be a good way, to sort of nerf it without actually nerfing the points on it, and especially when you're playing, decks that cards that buff all the units on the board. So you have to wait till the eggs to mature into the final form, the warrior form. So yeah, that is something that can be looked into as well. But nevertheless, it is an interesting card that needs to be tweaked a bit, and I'm not saying nerfed. A bit of tweak is what I like. I don't like the idea that the second one should be a doomed copy, because I think having the second one, go to the graveyard opens up Montard, it opens up Slizzard and Brewers itself in the round without even you having to consume the card. So I think maybe that versatility is good to keep, but I'm not sure. What do you think about the versatility design on this card, Fred?
Well, that's the thing, right? So I've come from thinking that it was straight up a power outlier, and then like after playing against it more, after playing against more degenerate stuff, I've come out thinking it's fine-ish on power level, but it needs a little bit more, because like its floor is perfectly fine, right? But it's really at the top end where like you get in a long round against the weather or something like that, it straight up carries the matchup, right? It gets into like 18-point no setup bronze, right? And I think that's a bit problematic. Like, I kind of hate how is she called? Rueth Ritual is straight up 29 points, no setup, very non-scorchable. I don't think that's particularly interesting. Some people might disagree. I think Rueth Ritual is more interesting if you actually need to get creative with your Death Wish units and like you need to plan your sequencing a little bit instead of just slamming eggs and like, haha, my board is untouchable, but I have 29 points in play.
At least the saving grace, I would say, is normally if it's a short round 3, at least the value is a tad bit lesser, but it's still no reason to defend the card in that aspect. Going to another card, I want to ask Leifur about this card, which you see in front of you. It's been debated for a long time that the idea was to do several ways to nerf this card, but we just haven't yet settled on it. My personal opinion is to limit it at 6, so that when your opponent can draw the Mandrake whenever he has the opportunity to, he can deal with the card. But personally, I want to hear your opinion on the card, Leifur. It's a very versatile card. What do you think is the best way to adjust it? I won't use the word nerf.
Well, first of all, I can agree with a lot of things that Fred just said about the X, just to say that. I think the main problem is that they are a bit uninteractive, which is a bit annoying, but it's also fine to have uninteractive decks in Gwent. To Sigurd, I'm not so sure how I would adjust it, but first of all, I want to say it's really nice to have a golden carryover card as like a second one to Ceres, because it can't get interacted with Graveyard Hate, which is super annoying. Or like, Graveyard Hate is super annoying, so it's super nice to have a second gold card you can use for carryover. Or at least put in your graveyard and it doesn't get yoinked by Nilfgaard or the caretaker from monsters.
Silver Consume.
Yeah, or the Silver Consume.
Caretaker, but
Necrophage.
also the one that consumes a unit in their graveyard.
Yes, Osril. Yeah. So I want to say that's nice, but it's it's not inherently that the card is too many points, I think. It's like, you don't get it, first of all, you don't get it as a, like if you just pass round 2 instantly, you don't get it as a carryover.
I think that is very important.
That's very important. It's not like Morgwark or Olgir, so it doesn't give you instant card advantage in round 2 if you just insta-pass. Or like if your opponent insta-passes and then you too. But in a short round 3, and if it's like 5-6 plus points, it can be pretty annoying. just because it adds so many points extra if you only have 1 or 2 cards. And it doesn't require you to do anything, it just comes back every time you kill it. So
it's
Yeah, please go
like
ahead.
maybe
so
like
I
maybe
don't
if it
think...
reduced its points a bit. Yeah,
You
go
mean
ahead.
you
I'm
wanna-
sorry.
Hmm.
You want to
I'm
counter?
gonna
You know?
wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think Sigvald is a problem personally, because when you think about how you evaluate a card like that, right? It takes up one of your gold slots. Gold is probably around 20 plus points.
It should be always like that. Yes.
You get it with either Bran or Svablod. They are both very low point leaders on their own, but they're setup leaders, so it's really hard to evaluate them, right? But Sigvald gets you like... if Sigvald gets you 10 points over the game on its own, it's kind of good, right? Like you've done some work to kill it repeatedly or something like that. It is very good at blocking frost, or if you can kill it with your rain, it's a lot of points. That's cool. Maybe if a deck really abuses Sigvald, like with Mandrake again, or with the one that spawns a bear if you kill something.
Yeah, you play the organic card that you basically kill a unit and spawn a one of those bears, 11-point
Yeah,
bears.
yeah. So with Herbalist, that's a 15-point play, because you kill Sigvald, go +1 with carryover, right? So that's really good, but the problem is also that it's super weak, right? If you go all in on Sigvald, someone chains it, and yeah, you've
you're
lost like
finished.
2 to 3 cards worth of...
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. It's hard to say. I could see capping his base strength, maybe, because like the fair use of Sigvald is definitely not a problem.
I agree. The problem with this card is that because of this card, it has resulted in other nerfs, which is not what I'm very happy about. Especially that this card is actually just 5 points tempo if you put the Sigvald together. In Bran, you can at least if you do the right choices, you can get a bit of a tempo. But now this guy's been nerfed too much. He used to be 7 power, and you see they brought him down to 3. And partly Sigvald is to be blamed, but I really don't think this should be 3. It should be at least 6 or 7, or at least 5, from my opinion. 3 points is a lot. I'm just happy it's 3 points. It's not less than that, because if it was like that and your opponent chooses to just to have +2 points on his Goddess of Justice and just pass it, at least you can take the round with this card. But it's really, really small. What do you think, both of you? You can start with Fred about increasing the strength on this leader, and how would you actually evaluate this leader? Because there's so much things this leader does, and it's a new card that's in DIY Gwent, and it's something interesting for newer players to come and look into. Fred, you can start.
So, fun fact, even though, like, recently I started playing Svalblood Queen's Guard, and I disagree that Svalblood should be more points, because it kind of completely erases the weakness of the deck. It's a very setup centric deck, but then in return you get like 20 points bronzes. My Queen Guards can get to, like, if you resurrect them, that's a 25-point play, because my Queen's Guard make 24 points.
That's interesting.
So like, if your first round is relatively easy against a non-hyper tempo deck, like, I don't know, Ambush or Reveal, it makes it almost impossible to keep up with for decks that want to also play more well-paced game throughout the whole game. Because so Svalbard at let's say 5, so +2 would not break anything because that's you get 6 votes, so it's 2, so it's 7. So you tie with a 7 coin point. But when you get to 8, 9, you start beating coin point, and I think that's a bit of a problem.
Leifur,
Okay.
what do you think?
Yeah, I have 2 points on that, especially considering Sigurd as well. I think Sigurd enables you to play Bran and Svalbard in a low tempo, like as a low tempo way. It's just like 5 points, both of them, and it forces the opponent to either play a lock or like a mandrake or lock, which is also little points. So you can play your setup play, and your opponent has to respond to it with another low tempo play, which is kind of nice and enables you to play out round 1 for longer. And if your opponent doesn't deal with the Sigurd, you might lose a card for it because you have to play 1 card more, or like because you lose on even or something. And then you have extra carry over for round 3. So I think that works out very nicely. So maybe Sigurd just needs to be kept to 7 or 6 in round 3 or something. But for Svalbard, I think it's a bit hindering because you always want to run Sigurd with it because you get the 2 extra points for round 1 and then the continued carry over for every round. And I don't like the concept of Svalbard being only balanced around Sigurd, as you said. Having Svalbard at like 6 or 7 would be kind of nice. Then you don't have to play Sigurd as well. Then you have like still low tempo leader, but not like insanely low tempo.
Yeah, I would just like to
So
add this
having
is like a blue coin leader, isn't it?
yeah, maybe. But maybe,
I mean,
or what I wanted to say, one more thing. Having a condition which would be maybe a bit more difficult to code, but Svalbard like 6 or 7 points, and then if Sigurd is in your deck, damage by 4 or something, which would solve that issue of having to balance it around Sigurd. And then it would be fine with Sigurd, but it would also be a more decent leader without having to play Sigurd.
Actually, this is a great
such
idea.
an inelegant solution, though. Like, I don't know. I don't particularly like this super heavy-handed approach. It feels a bit forced.
Can you be a little louder?
So I don't particularly like this style of game design. It feels very heavy-handed. Like you try to keep a semblance of openness where like synergies are sort of accidental between heavy quotation marks. But like, or if you call out to another card, it should be like for lore reasons. But like, I don't know. Adding a specific condition just for Sigvald. Maybe you could say like, if Zabla discards a gold, damage him. Sure.
Yeah, that's a really good point that you make.
Yeah.
Because like I think that balance-wise, my idea, or at least I like it balance-wise, but gameplay-wise or like design-wise, it's pretty shit. I think it's true.
Yes, it's a unique take, nonetheless. Moving on, let's talk to our major offender here. To both of you, the question, each of you can answer one by one. Which do you think is the most busted neutral card? Because neutral cards are a problem because it just fits in every deck, and you can do the same thing. Like, imagine you play a tournament and bring the same neutral card to all your decks, and you know that just makes it very hilarious. So I just want to talk about some of the most busted neutral cards, and tell me if it's this one in your opinion, because I think this is the most versatile gold card in the whole game. What do you think? We can
How
start
do
with
you
Leifur.
define?
Okay, we can start with Leifur first.
But where we can go by the best one and we can go by the most annoying one. Deadlift
Okay.
might be the most annoying one and Caldwell the best. Like Deadlift is the best one and Caldwell the most annoying one. Like Deadlift just gives you in a low tempo deck. So it gives you so many options if you draw it early. So it's a bit like a draw dependent card. So
It's
for
like
example in
basically like
Spice,
a better dandelion point, right? It shouldn't be 6 points. It should be like 4 points. A dandelion point, just draw a card and you play a 5 point
yeah.
body. And this is even 6 points with so many added choices.
Yeah, so if
Also,
you play any deck,
Dandelion has chances of breaking. Like, he
yeah,
can
true.
draw into your bricks. That last plays around this.
Yeah, Deadlift can't draw you Roach like Dandelion can.
Yeah.
Wait, Dandelion can draw a roach?
Yeah,
I
it
saw.
draws and then it deploy like then Roach comes out.
Oh, right, because it's when on the unit, then when on other units, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like Vilgefortz, where if you, or is it? Does Vilgefortz
No,
do the same thing too?
in the last tournament I lost because Wilgefortz pulled Roach
Oh my god.
Oh
in
no.
January.
Yes. Uh,
That's why I don't run Wilgefortz anymore.
That's why you were supposed to hit the opponent's unit and then you hope they draw into their trap maker.
Ah, yes, of course. Yeah, this one is also pretty good.
Yeah, that would have also been one of my contender. I mean, 25 points for doing what is usually the best thing to do anyways in Gwent is a bit much. It really helps some more dubious decks, like I mean, Spelltell is not quite dubious, but like weird versions of Spelltell sure are, and very much appreciate Lady of the Lake. But I think we need to balance for the best deck, not the worst deck.
yeah. So, what do you think about Lady of the Lake in general? It's a really good card. It depends on if you can thin your deck to absolutely 0 cards, and if it's the last card you play, it's giving you 25 points, which is itself a lot. But do you think this card needs to be balanced somehow? Like we can start with Fred here.
Well, the thing is, like, if it really required you to thin to 0, actually, yeah, that might be an interesting point, right? What if Lady of the Lake had a bigger disadvantage for each card you don't thin? Because right now, even if you thin like to 2, um, with Lady of the Lake in your hand, 2 cards in your deck, you're only getting 1 less point than Sirinova. And like, Sirinova has a very serious requirement, like only 2 and exactly 2 of each of your bronzes means you're playing a 26 card deck. It also means that you don't get access to all your like trap makers, Darlian, golems, whatever it is, right? The cards that you want to be summoned from the deck. You don't get access to all 3 of them.
As you can also see, this card, it's being played in reveal spies, which don't have a very good finisher. So you see, these decks are actually able to use this, especially the reveal deck, which is now pretty good if you use the if you use Yennefer along with it for the scorches and or just thinning the deck with Last Wish, and then you can always find this. So it's in a way I'm happy that it's helping out these archetypes, but still more about that. Leifur, what do you think about Lady of the Lake?
I like this week I read the discussion about it being too strong and I never really thought about it. I just accepted it as a finisher card. But like it enables, or it's just that it enables a lot of archetypes, or like not archetypes, but decks that don't have a good finisher, but can ensure thinning to like 1 to 2 cards, or like 0 to 2 cards. So design-wise, I think it's okay. Like I like it, and maybe the points are a bit over the top. Like I always thought of it as if you sin to 0, it's weak to Igni. As like if you don't have last play, but I don't think that's very important because nobody plays it, and you need to have last play with Igni. So just
That's true.
something that came to my mind always, but I don't think it's important. So yeah, maybe having it adjusted a little bit would be fine because, but like you have to consider that it's only a finisher. So Siri Nova you can always play in between, which I think is definitely useful in some decks. And
True. If you get bled with it
Yeah.
in your hand,
like it's always a dead card, and you have to find it at the end. Or like if you mulligan it away, you have to find it at the end. So like it doesn't have deck building restriction, but it has a like playtime restriction, if you would call it like that. So maybe just adjust it by a few points would be fine. If there is too much annoyance found by it.
I could see like -1 point, and for each card you haven't thinned, it's -3 instead of -2, so that you really get punished if you cannot thin.
Yeah, maybe. So if you get punished harder for breaking your thinning. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next topic, is another neutral card.
Well, I'm not gonna. Well, those who don't know, this card basically made Kambi playable again. I want to say.
I need to take a moment for that.
So, for anyone listening to this, dwelling in Kambi being a shit card, like McBeard once said, yeah, it's back at least till this is nerfed, or it's a bit
Maybe
back.
this should be a
Sure.
Skellige card.
I have thought of making a blue dream deck where I strengthen a good gold from the enemy with Caldwell, and then I play it in round 3 as a finisher.
My
That is
God.
genius. That is genius. Only you can think of these things.
Yeah,
That is
but
actually
Then your
I
opponent
am-
plays. Then your opponent plays resurrect in your
Yeah.
stuck with a.
The most fun I've had with this deck is to play it in Meve with Sienna, another gold card that's neutral, which only
Oh
kind
my
of works. Yeah, that's what I did.
Wait, what?
That's the last
Disgusting.
thing I tried. It was disgusting, and
And you can't kill it. Oh, it's so good.
and the most funny thing
Wait, I
is
don't understand. What's the point?
Because you can buff it with
Yana?
Eve, and then you have a 14 points Yana, which can't really die,
Yeah,
right?
because it has
Or like a
also
16
full
even.
armor.
Right, but
And-
what I'm asking. Oh, okay, so you play the Azar with it.
Yes,
Right. I
yes.
thought the
Yeah.
combo was only with Meve.
Yeah, maybe we
Hello?
have to explain the combo really quickly. There are like 2 neutral cards now in DIY Gwent. Azar and Caldwell, and Azar plays 2 1-point spies on your side. And
On your opponent's side.
oh yeah, on your opponent's side, yeah, sorry. And Caldwell then transfers the strength of one card of the opponent to the spy, and then you just get it back. So it's like
Yeah, because those
Regis, but without boost.
spy scarabs, yeah, they switch side.
Yeah.
The most funny thing about I just want to add is this feels so much more in home in Northern Realms because you can play either Azar or either Caldwell with Shiny 2 if you've
True,
just
true.
Also, the other thing is Caldwell, if you didn't notice, is actually an officer, which you can.
Oh,
play
yeah, and
with
it's Lyria as well.
reinforcement. Yeah, it's Lyria as well.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh my God! And you
We've
can
been blind.
find the mage with Philippa.
You're a
Azar is
genius.
made, right?
Holy shit.
You can
I'm gonna...
Philippa. Philippa Donatus.
Oh
That's
yeah,
an
if you
insane
you can just play
card.
the mage
That's
with it,
an
right?
insane 2-round finisher, right?
So I
Like
made
if you
this
have
deck.
last say.
If you guys want to look it up, we can even play a game for I don't know. For
Oh,
what
that looks
reason.
absolutely disgusting. I want to try that. I want to ruin someone's day on ladder.
You see, this is what I did to Phil, and he was laughing. Basically,
Oh, yeah.
So I'm doing the same combo. You buff a unit, but I'm not
Oh
playing.
no.
This is the unit I'm buffing, so I can always pull it out from the deck. It doesn't have to be. You don't need to play another special card to pull it out. You just can just pull it out with your other copy which you have in your hand, and you can use the value on the cavalry guys. But yeah, it's a funny deck because the so many less points in round 3. The opponent just passes the moment you play the Azure.
Yeah. That's
It's a
the most
funny,
difficult thing with
yeah.
this combo that doesn't work when your opponent passes after the scarabs.
Yeah, but the most funny
But
thing
it's
is
good.
this is actually gonna work with Azure. Oh my god! Yeah, I didn't notice this, but actually,
I mean, you do need sort of a second mage so you don't break, but
yeah, I agree. Of course, you should.
like you could play the I forget what it's called. The one that let's see here, mage.
Death mode, the silver one, or
I think the best one is Margarita, isn't it? Because
oh, true, yeah.
I think you get
Wait,
the
do you
lock.
not run any unlocks for Sienna? Huh.
Yeah, that's the one thing that in a ladder environment you really don't need to worry about running, unlocks, because
Yeah, I guess.
in ladder this kind of deck is going to be nobody's going to expect. Even I've been thinking is to go to the original deck. The where the play the what's his name, the officer, what was his name, Visigoth, right?
Yeah.
This can actually work with Sienna too if Sienna comes through. It's just if it's decent enough.
Oh my god.
Round 3.
Yes.
Imagine the amount of points.
So 8, 12,
I've never won against this new Lyrian deck buff deck.
Yeah.
Like I've played against it 2 or 3 times and I lost every time.
Should
So
we play a
Visigoth
game
is
with this mess?
22 points.
Yeah, maybe.
Sienna would be yeah, actually it's good, but it's so much setup, and I don't know if it's actually worth it because you're getting something like 18 points of damage. Maybe that's the top end, and there's a lot that could go wrong, right? They could also just like Mandrake your Sienna.
Yeah.
Oh, true, it's
Mandrake would work.
Mandrakeable.
Yeah, but again,
They should buff it to
kinda
7.
suck. Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna write
I
QQ.
suggested buffing her
you
to
need to tell
like
QQ Sienna to 7.
8,
Another
I
thing
think.
that is so frustrating for me is discard. How did it go from being a silver and then back to a gold? I really cannot understand.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like it's so bad.
It's actually a decent card if you consider it's a silver because you can play it with another Nilfgaard card that nobody plays except for me, and I think this is amazing card, guys, because it's like
Yeah, that would
Natalis,
be
but
really
still better.
strong.
It's a really good card actually, and I do play it.
I mean, the thing is that Nilfgaard golds are stacked, so there's kind of a bigger cost opportunity to playing lethal. But yeah, like I play it in hand buff to more reliably find because I play it with the cow. So to more reliably find the cow.
that is true. Again,
Oh, if
coming
you-
to go ahead.
Oh, you wanted to say something to Phoenix, or
Yeah, just we can
didn't
talk
go
about
ahead
what we-
with Phoenix for now?
Yeah, for Phoenix, I just wanted to ask you guys is how can we get this card to play in Leave It Monster? It's just played in one single monster deck, and it's amazing design, but I just want this to be used a little bit everywhere else, and
It's played with Orquist, what do you mean?
it is played with Alchemist?
Well, it depends. There's this one old Octwist hand buff deck with Skellige, where that you have to play Phoenix too for consistency. If someone kills Octwist because it can resurrect Octwist. But other than that, I agree with you. It doesn't have maybe we need some more draconic cards to make it interesting.
Yeah,
Some
I don't think Phoenix
2, 3 more
needs
silvers.
Buff, just more dragons.
Yeah.
So should we move forward, or do you have something else to add?
One more card, which I just forgot again. Shit. And what are the new cards?
You can tell me the ability
Maybe
and I'll bring
was
it up.
Yeah, I just blanked completely. Maybe I'm just gonna. I just scroll in the
What faction?
client real quick.
Okay, sure.
I'm completely blanking right now. I just wanted to say something about it having a good design. Oh yeah, living armor. We don't have like with Homecoming there came defenders, and we have now a less good variant of a defender, but a nice variation of it. Maybe it's a bit too weak, but it's definitely a nice addition to the game to have some protection for engines, but not like super good protection.
I agree.
It's such a flavor fail that living armor has no armor.
Yes.
Like, I was looking at it and I was like, okay, so first of all, it dies to every Viper Witcher ever, even not counting, the 15 Viper Witcher that Mora uses.
Yeah.
And so, like, it kind of does its job for one turn, and it doesn't really help that much against other control decks because they pretty much only do 5 damage. But besides that, at least if it had armor, it would have armor synergy because the interaction with armor is that the guy that destroys armor and boosts itself, it counts as damage, so living armor mitigates that.
Are you talking about this one, or what is the card?
No.
They all do, like,
Destroy all armor.
Elephant.
Boost by half of it.
Wait. Elephant?
Maybe just
There's
type
War
in armor.
Elephant.
Oh, I think you got.
Maybe
I think
just
you
type in
all
armor.
do.
I think you talking.
They
about
all
this
do.
Oh yeah. No, Vincent is boost. No, Vincent is armor. Okay. My bad.
Yeah, so K20 Cavalry, and War Elephant both have the same interaction.
I see.
I think it works. Maybe I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure Philip told me something like that.
Yeah, I have never tried the deck that he was talking about, which is pretty good. If you set it up nicely, it's a lot of points, but I have never been able to understand how it works. And moving on, let's look at another card which I wanted to ask you guys about, which was the. Let's look at some of the worst, not worst, more polarizing, if that's the word I want to choose. So, what do you think about specials in general, which you wanna draw? Which do you need like a special version of Royal Decree, like a unit, 2-point unit, play any gold special card from your deck? What do you think that would be? Would it be a good addition to decks which need access to these kind of cards early on, or or to always have these cards on standby? What do you think? Do we need any kind of special tutor, the gold special tutor? What do you guys think? I'll start with Leifur.
Like the gold tutor in Homecoming, which can tutor any card, is kind of nice to have.
Yeah.
But I've thought about it recently because I wanted to run some gold specials, and always the inconsistency is a bit annoying, or like sometimes it's a bit annoying. Don't know if it would be like, I don't think it would be game breaking. I think it would work out. It's also nice if you want to play like Gold Weather. If you can't find your Gold Weather, it's like kind of a different game.
Right?
Yeah, like not even X-Men, but just if you like, especially for X-Men, but also if you just want to play like a Gold Weather deck, it's kind of annoying. Like it changes.
It doesn't work with Lone Survivor.
What with Survivor?
Sorry?
Ironically, playing the Gold Weather Fetcher is a non-bull with the most prominent Gold Weather, like the one that needs the Gold Weather the most, which is Lone Survivor.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
A lonely champion, I mean.
Oh, this is so risky to play, especially with all the scorch that Fred has circulated on the player.
I wasn't the first. It was Phil. He
Yeah,
corrupted me.
yeah, I noticed. But your deck, which you came up with, Evergreen, is so well designed. It's got the round one tempo, and the units, even though they go to 12 points, it's still not, you know, it's still good enough by round three, round through, and you need to have access to the scorch. It's definitely a huge amount of tempo. I think it's a very good design, to incorporate the traps with the scorch deck which you came up with.
Thank you.
yeah, I have to
Going
say it's a pretty good list. It's really annoying to face.
Yeah, I haven't won against that even once, and I'm surprised.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Evergreen is just a
God
smurfer
damn.
with that.
I don't know what his alt is. I don't know what most people's alt are.
He plays Evergreen, and his also Discord is Evergreen, but I don't know his alternate
I
account.
think he plays Evergreen 42 and Evergreen 24.
Those are at least
Wait, what? They are both evergreen.
think,
Imagine if it's
or-
not actually him.
or he dropped some points. That'd also be possible, and I just misremembered the numbers. But I thought I met him at like 3.8 or so, or like 3.9k, and I thought it couldn't be him. So it's be
One thing
Smurf.
I need to ask or remind is to extremely remove this Q sniping thing, because the way that we are, we're limited per player base, right? So matchmaking,
Yeah.
it goes so much, north and south. You just end up losing a chunk of MMR, even if you're like very high up. So now, and this is what I noticed is if you're a higher MMR player and you just look it up and you see that the people queued up are all lower MMR. You just want to avoid playing. So I hope as soon as possible, and I don't know if it's already changed, but it's been told that we're going to remove this information so that there's no access to this unless a select few like Philip or some staff they have access to
So Philip can stay rank 1 again.
Hey, he can do that actually. He's pretty good at this game. He's insanely good when he focuses.
Yeah.
But
Yes,
yeah,
it's like it would be nice to not be able to get Q sniped, but on the other hand, it's like as you just said, I think it's nice to see if you actually want to play and risk losing 30 points or winning 2.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice for that. Maybe
Yeah, it
I
is.
don't.
I
That's
don't
kind
know.
of
At some
annoying.
point, I don't
sometimes.
care that much. Like, I mean, like, I just play to have a fun game. So like, losing points against a lower rated player, I don't mind. What I mind is like getting directly sniped, which kind of made me stop playing a bunch of snipeable deck. Uh, so like that part is pretty good, but you still get two sniped if you rematch against someone who really wants to win at all costs.
Hmm.
That is true. Another.
So you
card which-
noticed you getting sniped? Definitely. Brad, so you two guys noticed that you got sniped in the game?
I wouldn't say I
Yeah,
noticed,
'cause-
but I do notice that like I do run up against some of the higher MMR players, and then suddenly I'm not able to play again afterwards. I just have to wait in the queue. So by that time, I just turn off the game already. So
Okay.
I'm not really confident about what I said, but maybe.
A couple of times I've had someone switch to mail against me. So now my deck is insulated to mail, but like all my other decks that aren't can still be sniped by mail. Or I had a bunch of decks that lost super hard to Scorch, like Spelltail. Well, mine was Spelltail, but it's the same thing, right? That or like, did I get? Yeah, I also have people switching to not chain lock, switching to lock against my ambush. But unfortunately for them, it's not actually good. So It doesn't work.
Yes. Moving on, let's talk about this card and how and ways to buff it, because living armor is not really gonna help it, because by the moment you're done 5 damage, it's you don't play the
Yeah.
second one, right? Armor, I guess. What do you guys think? Should it be that whenever you discard a unit, give this unit 1 armor? What do you guys think about that as a buff? Leifur or Fred? Anyone can start.
Make it an ambush that flips and resurrect the unit.
Oh, again, that won't work, because this is a Skellige card, and it's very not in.
Yeah, but
sync
that
with
means
lore.
like it only loses to. Well, sure, okay, but like I mean, in terms of game design, that makes it only vulnerable to lock for the first use.
What was your suggestion? I didn't quite hear it.
So make it an ambush with the same
Oh.
ability, but whenever you discard a card, you flip over. And then like the other ability will be able to trigger.
So what you're
So
saying
that
is
the
you can
first
guarantee
activation
it to
is
work one
safe.
time, right?
If you don't get locked.
Okay.
Or
my
if you don't
suggestion-
get Roche, what's his name? There's a Northern Realm unit
Don't
that
worry, you're never
destroys
gonna see that
ambush.
card. That card is very limited play. Actually, it's a good card. It's a really good card, but it's again very limited to full test decks.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that this card isn't like I tried it a bit, but it just loses to like any random damage. So it would be nice if it would be a bit more playable.
Yeah.
It's also
So-
that discard decks don't want to discard good silvers.
It's I feel like this card you can only run with the Anchorate Warrior. No, wait, that's not the one that strengthens when it
I
gets
got it.
resurrected.
Is the skirmisher, isn't it? I have played
Skirmisher,
it.
oh, yeah.
It's actually
Ah,
extremely
Yeah,
good
but
with
it's two
spy
sec.
too. It's extremely good when you play the silver spy with this card, because it's basically negated the minus 13 points on the spy. But other than that, I think the best way to buff it, my personal opinion, would be to put some armor on it whenever you discard a card. So you
Yeah.
can stack the armor.
I mean,
on
put
it
some
and-
armor on it at first.
Yeah, you can do that too. Actually, just put 4 armor on it before even have to do anything else.
Yeah,
And
or
it
maybe
still
just make
dies
it.
to alchemy.
Yes, everything dies to alchemy. But I think that's kind of the point of the deck. Yeah, maybe like having 2 discards might be a bit too strong then. I don't know, but having at least like one, like maybe a single use stuff where it resurrects something would be kind of nice.
Or you can just
But
limit
maybe-
the brasses,
Yeah.
Even with 2 discards, I'm not sure because, like, as I said, the decks that want to discard stuff, they want to discard, like, I suppose actually, if you're playing, what's it called, Terror Crew, it's really good here. But if you're playing like Queen's Guard and Unkite Raider, it's not as good. I suppose if you discard the last Queen's Guard, it's good, but other than that, like if you discard like Morgvarg, it's just redundant. If you discard, I don't know what else you discard actually, but if you discard decoctions, it's not useful.
Like just having the setup makes it super weird. Like you have to play it first, hope it stays alive, and then play Bran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think then it's still like okay points. Like it's not even that good of a point play.
You can play it with the living armor, but then again, you can get at least one card. You can still do 5 damage to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I played it with living armor and it was like a mixed results. Also, it doesn't have a tutor, so maybe it would be cool. Like this is probably completely broken. What I'm thinking right now, but maybe just 2 resurrects and you damage the units by half or like by even more.
Oh, like feign death?
Maybe. Actually, that's just Feint Death. Okay, never mind, that's boring.
Kind of, it still has a lot of limitations in my opinion. It's the
But
card
like, I
itself.
think the problem with the skirmisher archetype is that you don't have enough resurrections. A bit,
Oh,
like sometimes.
playing skirmishers is a risk itself because of the
Yeah.
kind of opponents you'll face. You have a Vikumaru
Yeah.
medic.
Never mind. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I stopped
Medic
playing
caused
it.
a
I
lot of
remembered.
stress.
Yeah, same reason.
Yeah, this is just. I think this is just complete
Maybe?
meme territory. It will never be good, and it is not allowed to be good because it's too strong.
What if Vico Medic had a cap so that it cannot steal the biggest unit? Would that work?
No. I proposed a change once. You get a Skellige leader that discards all graveyard hate cards from the enemy deck and replaces them with 50-point Geralds.
No, but then, oh no, right, they're doomed. I was about to say they can still ointment, but no, they're doomed. Good point.
Yeah.
Moving on.
They,
to
at least they are
Worcester
doomed.
cards.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a
But,
question
yeah,
for you both.
would.
What
Yeah.
is each of your favorite cards in DIY cards? I mean.
Saw.
Yeah, that was quite nice.
Immediately.
Immediately, he doesn't have to think twice, does he? What about you, Leifur?
Yeah.
What's your favorite card?
I have to say I really liked bidding in a bit of a deck building, like not battle, like a friendly contest where we both tried to make a Thor deck, and yours was considerably more consistent. That was nice. That was also an interesting challenge to do.
If
Wait, you built a Saw deck? I didn't know.
I think at the start we exchanged a bit, or like I tried a bit,
Oh,
but
right,
it was
it
a
was
bit too
you, I
inconsistent.
forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used Operator.
Yeah, I played Spellatile with Operator, and the deck was
Yeah.
the deck had the potential for like 20 points Thoth, but or Thoth, I can't pronounce it, but it was super
Yeah, yeah.
inconsistent.
So I have another question for
Yeah,
for
favorite
Fred.
card.
What's the just before we go to Leifur, for talking about
I'm
Tau,
gonna.
Yeah, just before we go to Leifur, I just talking about Tau. Is that Fred? What's the best sequencing for Tau? Like, what is the way to get maximum Tau value? Is it only in
So,
Squantel?
right. Yeah, there's no other deck that can get. Like, because in every other deck, you're just better off playing, like, a standard alchemy card. Like, you'll probably get much more out of Mahakam Ale than Saw if you're not chaining a lot of cards together, because it's just too inconsistent. So with Saw, sorry, I'm choking on my saliva. So with Saw, right now, what you want to do is you want to use it like maybe round one. Ideally, you chain like Merc, Scout, Merc, Thaw. Ideally, if you can get something before that, but the risk is always that in Straya Thaw you have so many bricks, so your last wish are very risky early on, depending on what you have in your hand, because if you leave too many sentries in the deck, you risk breaking into them when you're trying to chain mercenaries. But if you have too many in hand, it's risky if you get bled. Similarly, you want to keep all your scouts in the deck so that you can use one scout on your first Thaw, then you can use the second scout where you buff an elven mercenary so that you can go feign death, ideally perhaps with Isengrim, feign death, half health hunter, because half health hunter counts as 2 cards played.
Oh, is
and
it?
Then,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know why, but spawn counts as played for Thaw, I think. I'll have
Would
to
it
do
also
the
work
math
with
again.
Restore? Would it also work with Restore if you say play Dandelion and then you play Restore, but say is the Restore card counting itself? It's counting itself, isn't it? because you're playing Restore, isn't
Restore or renew?
it? I'm talking about the Skellige card. You know, let's say we play
Oh.
Thaw with the Herbalist. Say we play Thaw with the Herbalist.
Oh.
So you play Dandelion or you play Deathlaf or whatever. You just play first Restore, because Restore, you don't need to play the card itself from the graveyard. You just, play Restore and then play any other card.
Oh, that's actually really smart. Yeah, it
Yeah.
would work, but you only get one good Thaw. But actually,
Yeah.
it could work. Like, so restore, bring back something like a herbalist, actually, or
Actually, yeah.
a Hame protector, whatever. Actually, it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go, I suppose, Deathlaf. No, you don't want Deathlaf, because if your Thaw boosts your herbalist, it sucks.
That's
So
true.
you'll need to get Dandelion.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that keeps the chain going? So you can do Dandelion into Scout or Marching Order,
Mm-hmm.
and then Herbalist. So that's have Dandelion 5.
So
Actually,
you
you could chain Royal Decree Dandelion, but that's actually probably too much. No,
So
I
you
think
start with Restore. You just play the card
Restore.
Restore. You don't have to play the unit. And then you play Royal Decree. You play
Dandelion.
Dandelion. Then you
Okay,
play
Royal Decree Dandelion,
yes,
Marching
and-
Order,
yes.
Herbalist. There's nothing that changes into Herbalist, I think. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I checked, but
Yeah.
just double check, right? Hame, nothing finds Hame, nothing finds support, no. Oh, actually, you can change into Sigdrifa Hame
Oh,
Herbalist.
yeah,
So-
yeah. That
So you
is
get
true.
Dandelion, Marching Order, Sigdrifa Herbalist into Thaw. So you've changed 7 cards.
Okay.
You've burned 2 golds, 3 silver, and your sequencing is that of a madman. How many points are we getting here?
Is this 24
5, no.
points?
So that's you have 7 Dandelion,
Yeah.
you have 5 Sigdrifa,
Mm-hmm.
3 Herbalist,
Uh-huh.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So how many points is so it's 4 plus
It's
4 plus 7 times 2, so it's 22, no, 18. So
Yeah.
all of that, and you get an 18-point Thaw.
Okay, this card needs a buff. It needs a buff.
Alright, we can calculate it. What if Thaw was 6 plus 3x minus 1? So basically, my buff was make Thaw boost by 3 plus 3 per cards played, or
Oh,
6
so-
plus 3 per cards played previously.
Or
In
you
that
can
case,
you,
I would
you
be-
can do it like this, you can increase the initial buff, and like can make every time you play like even card, it boosts by 3, and every like 4, and every time you play like a odd card, it goes to 2 boosts or something like that. I don't know, some
So
interesting.
the reason
sequence.
I didn't suggest an initial boost was that it came too close to Swallow, and it came in competition with Swallow and like Raffard, White Raffard's Decoction. So I really wanted to lean into Thaw's Strength, where you get massive chains and you get massive points for it, but if you don't invest in it, it's really not good.
Yeah,
But like if we do it like this, right, you get 24 point Thaw, so 24 plus 5 plus, so 34, 37 points.
Mhm.
You get a 37 points play for burning 2 golds, 3 silvers. Well, no, your restore value is still there. You
Yeah.
still have your buffed unit in hand.
Mhm.
And yeah, your sequencing is really fucked up because you needed marching order in there.
Yeah, it's very difficult sequencing, isn't it?
It's interesting.
Yeah, that's
Importantly, summon doesn't count.
Okay, Now let's take a break from Thaw and Leifur. What's your favorite card? The new card, I mean, new DIY card.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Pillager, just because it enables my favorite beta card, the Queen's Guard.
You talked about that before, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
it's like a very interesting card, and I think you did spoke about it early on and how it's the way it works, right?
Yeah. You basically just discard it, and you get like if you are able to discard all of them, you get 3 strength on all the Queen's Guards and on all Drummond units as well. So on the Warmonger and Shield Maiden if you want to run it,
Even this,
and
this.
even Lugos and a new card called Knut.
This
Yeah, which is decent.
this is okay. You know, it's like a worser Deathlaugh, if anything.
Yeah, but
pretty
yeah,
good.
it's a round end deadlift, and
Yeah.
you pull a Freya with it, or you
Either
play
that-
you pull a Warmonger at the start.
or that, or a veteran. You know, if you want to get all your veterans
Yeah.
out in round one. My favorite card, unfortunately, is this.
Yes.
It's been nerfed. It's not nerfed. It's like in maintenance mode, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, we
It's a
discussed about it
construction
earlier,
site.
and I really like the original ability on it, right? So it's been proposed to shift the original ability with some additions to another new card, and to do something about this. And I wanted to ask both of your opinions. What would you like to change this? Keep in mind, it needs to be with have some connection to the lore. It should have something to do with crows, and it should maybe interact with beasts or with druids to be as impactful to the lore. So, Fred, what do you think? What do you think we should do to this card? What should be the ability on this guy? On this
I
woman?
don't know. It really depends, like what we're trying to do. So, I don't exactly know, like Crow Mother. If we want to do like a crow archetype, it could go in a lot of different directions. It could be actually I don't. I'm not sure. I'm just noticing the art. Does she only have one leg?
No. I think she's coiled up together. She's just really. She has really good hips, but very strong legs.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, like if we do a crow archetype, it could be something like that buff crows, or I don't know. If we want to keep the discard theme, you could make it discard specials, but like, what would be a good balancing mechanism to make it? Maybe make it discard different specials so that you can discard all 3 terror crews.
What do you mean different specials?
So that
Different
you can discard, let's say, make it discard any number of different specials. That would be probably busted with the guy with Barnabas, but like,
Yeah,
I don't know,
Barnabas.
discard any 3 different bronze specials. So it works with decoctions. It works with 1 copy of Terror Crew.
Interesting.
That would be an awesome awful mulligan.
It works with 1 Crow's Eyes too.
Yeah, actually, Crow's Eyes, you want to at least put it in the graveyard. Yeah, that is true.
Crow's Eye boat could be an idea.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
Crow's Eye Whaler. No, Whaler would be like super low point. But
Yeah, you have to set it up basically with Whaler. Once the opponent plays Crow's Eyes, you need to either have movement or you need to set up a row punish. You need to run a row punish.
yeah.
It's
I
an
guess you just
interesting
play
approach.
both Crow's Eye and Lacerate.
Yeah, probably.
But the problem is that Herbalist doesn't let you choose.
That is true. Yeah, you can't choose with your herbalist. You're right. Leifur, what do you think? What do you need to do to this card? What are we gonna do to it?
Mm, I can, or like, I looked into it a bit a couple of days ago, and there was a suggestion by Philip,
Yeah.
to to make it spawn crows based on the number of organic cards you have in your graveyard. So if you play like the bear card, or anything else, and there's also been a suggestion for a new bronze special organic card for Skellige. Some similar to other factions where you just spawn 3 crows on a row.
Yeah, that's pretty good too.
And for every one you have in your graveyard, you spawn 1 crow more.
Like the
And
monster card, right? With the
yeah, like the monster card.
That would
And-
be crazy if you could have the Dryad Forest Whisperer with it.
Yes. And I suggested maybe to make it trigger all crows on a row. Like when you have like that, you can stack 1 row with 2 organic cards, so you have like 7 crows on a row. And then maybe make it 5-point body or something, and then it triggers the damage effect of all crows without
Death
killing
Wish.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah, like the Death Wish.
Bad either. As
So
well as-
because I thought, well, I want to explain it first. Because then you have the long round value you want from a crow deck, and it can't be used as a short round finisher, because otherwise it would be another good short round finisher for a already decent or good long round deck. And I don't know. That's
this
what
is
came up.
pretty good idea too. Actually, I suggested something a little bit more loreful. Is it that make the deploy of it spawn 3 crows and then destroy itself, and it goes to the graveyard. Just like in the lore, she splits up into crows, and while in the graveyard, she will strengthen every time you destroy one of your own beasts. So the idea was to play it with Anjolf, the another card that's not really that good, but nobody plays it, but it can get some buff, it can get some play value.
Yeah.
And then the idea was
Oh yeah, I like that idea.
and the idea was it to resurrect itself the next round and give itself doomed. And I wanted to drop the power to 2, so it's again another Solvord card, because Solvord needs a lot of support after the nerf to Rain, and I really think that's also a way to go. And also maybe a way to see this card get played a lot more, because it's absolutely stupid now. Like, I would love it to buff itself by 1 point at least every time it destroys a unit, so it's a better card. But now it's just not really that good, I would say.
Yes, I tried it in crows, and well, it was negative points, but it was basically just 11 points.
Yeah.
Or like
Just-
12 points.
That's all. Yes, it should buff itself.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
if you do
those
that, you
two
can just
changes
fill
really
your
cool.
deck with. Like if
Come
you
again?
make. Did you say like make his Valblood boost itself by 1 for every card he puts into the graveyard?
Sorry.
If you do that, you just run.
No, not
Did you
Solver.
say-
I'm talking about Anjolf.
Oh, okay, yeah, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Whenever he kills a unit that's on either side of the board, he should boost by 1. Not strengthen, that would be busted, but boost by 1. It's an idea.
Maybe just buff it to 3 and say goodbye to playing monsters. Or like buff it to all units with 3 strength.
And after that, monsters
would
never
be too
gonna
good.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be the premiere version of Lambert. Lambert, what a prick.
I feel like monsters players are underrepresented in this Discord call.
I'm surprised why this was never brought to the tournament. It's not a bad card, actually. Even if you have 2 to 3 targets, It's still a decent.
True,
amount of
true.
value.
You mean Lambert?
That could have been a cool attack card. Nobody brought it, right?
And you know, I'm really surprised nobody brought this one. This is actually very decent card, especially when you want to find the weather clear or you want to find any good tech card that tournaments run. And I'm just really surprised this was not played because I've been running it a lot and I've always found my weather clear from this actually. Yeah.
Interesting. I think it wasn't played a lot and nobody really thought of it, maybe.
Yeah, maybe that is there.
It's definitely not on my radar for that much.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, a lot of people had proactive silver, so like they were pretty key to their strategy.
Yeah, I agree. So what else do you think needs buffs? I think some of the Dryad cards are absolutely bad, and some of the Nilfgaard vampires horrible too. If you look at some of the Dryad cards here, other than this, which is still could use a bit of a buff, I think all of the others are pretty ass. I don't know about this. This is okay, I guess.
Whisperer is good, but the others are just so
Just look at
situational.
this. I don't know how. Okay, you can kill a Necker with it, but another one will come. But
Yeah.
so situational.
I mean, the best use for it is ironically again bullying sentries.
Yeah, or consume stuff. Or even yeah.
Well,
Like,
even then, like it's really just Necker. And Necker
No, but
doesn't
I
really care.
wait, I can maybe like I've played Dryads for a while and I played I didn't play with the 7-1 and the 8-1. I only played yeah, like those two bronzes. I played without them and I played with the Moran, the 10-1, the Matron. Or the Metron.
Okay, I think it's not.
And I strengthened the 4-1s.
Yeah.
Like my game plan was to strengthen one sharpshooter to like 8 or 10.
Yeah.
And round 1 I played Swarmy and like with a lot of Swarm cards, so I had a lot of bodies for the 6-point card that boosts all cards that are below its strength.
Yeah, you see, I was the one to start playing the deck with the militia.
Yeah. Oh, I played one militia as well. Didn't know you did as well.
Yeah.
But then you play against weather ones or against tempo, and I don't know. It's okay, but it's a bit draw dependent. And I think it could be good if you know you play against a deck that boosts. So like maybe it's like if it would be a bit better, it could be like a tournament tech.
I agree.
Tech
I think
thing,
so
but
far, this is the best card they have with Dryads. This is an insanely good
it's
card.
good.
If you put it with Fruxinet or with Brian, which is and also the leader, is also a Dryad, so
yes,
I think it just pairs off really well. But the other two cards, I think, especially the Whisperer and the what's the name, the Sentinel, could really use some help.
Also, the 13 strength gold card is actually pretty. Like if you can. Like the weakening effect isn't that bad actually if you get last play.
Yeah.
Against like Lady of the Lake or any good cards. Like it seems a bit dubious this card, but it actually is kind of decent, I think.
It's okay, and then the resurrect part is not that bad. You first have to play a good Grove Creeper. I don't know what's the design with this card if it was intended, because every time it hits a boosted unit, you actually get strength. The power goes from power to strength. White color. So you have
but this is.
Yeah, go ahead.
What? Wait. Oh wait. You mean?
Yeah.
You mean that boost doesn't get carried over? Huh.
No, he means that when you have a 1-point mercenary that's boosted by 3 to 4, and then you transform it into a Dryad, then in a Dryad Grove Creeper, then it's a 4-strength Dryad Grove Creeper, and not a 1-strength Dryad Grove Creeper with 3 buff boost or buff.
Yeah, that's.
So I guess we should word it like transform a bronze or silver ally into a copy of this unit with base strength equal to its power.
Yeah,
I don't like this. This doesn't hurt the game though, I think. But yeah.
Really. actually.
No, but just to make the wording
Yeah.
reflect what happens in the game.
So the
I'll
Yeah.
idea then
post
is to
that in
play
the
the
Discord.
card again with the caress. The first you have to put it back with the great oak. But I have yet to try it very successfully. I might actually start trying a little bit more because it's still the goals in this deck are so much. You already know what goals you're running. You're running this because I mean, okay, this is something you can swap actually, and I'm gonna plan on trying to swap this out. But this is a card you definitely run in the deck because it's a really good card. And then you always
Aglaïs
run.
is so painful if you match up into Spies or Reveal or Skellige or some versions of
Anything.
Consume.
It's even good
Uh,
against Ethne, right, guys?
yeah, it's
I'm
really good in the good matchups, but it sucks in the bad matchups.
Yeah. Go ahead, Leith, for you wanted to say something.
Yeah, I have to just go for like a couple of minutes. I'm gonna be
Okay,
back
okay.
Oh,
That's
there one
alright,
second.
alright.
well, Fred, going in. Fred, do we have do we play a deck? Do we make a builder deck and do you build a very
Sure.
nice Thaw deck? How about this? I'm thinking we make a Thaw deck with the Shoop, okay? Shoop, Skellige, Thaw, so that you just play Thaw once with the chain I was talking about, and but you play a big
Sure,
chain. So which is the leader? Do you
sure.
play Crack or do you play Sig? What do we play actually? Guess Crack.
So what's the deck based around, right? Like, Skellige Shoop,
Yeah. So
and we,
we play the biggest
so I
Thaw.
guess,
Yeah, we play the biggest Thaw, and we play just Thaw once. Yeah, we just play Thaw once basically with the herbalist.
yeah, but what do you build your deck around? I guess like just good stuff.
Good cards, I guess. Just good bronzes.
Yeah,
Nothing else to
but
talk
like,
about. So I
you
chose
can
this
play
leader because
Spear
it's thinning.
Maiden.
It's thinning, isn't it? That's why I chose this leader.
Yeah. I could also see like Braun if you want, if you just want to thin and get your some silvers.
Actually, that's a good idea too because when you do that, you can actually open up, chances to draw Shoop better because you don't have thinning by bronzes because you're just playing one copy with this card. So
Yeah.
So I think we should go Bran, right?
So like Margvar, Gold Geared.
Yeah, those two.
Where
The-
is he?
How about a Roach too? What do you say we throw in a Roach?
Sure, yeah.
So let's see.
Oh, there he is.
Hang on a second.
Alright.
Okay.
I like to start with the bronzes, but since our bronzes are so ill-defined, we can start with our gold.
I agree. Let's go Gold Gear first. Okay.
So we know we want a Shoop.
Yep. Do you take Royal Decree actually?
Probably not. Like Royal Decree in this case is like 4 points,
Yeah.
and it completely breaks your mulligans because you only have 2 targets for it. So we take Dandelion Poet, Shoop. We can probably use Deadlaugh, not to fetch the Thaw, but it's still useful if you want to thin like Demon Pirate Captain, Demon Corsair.
I think that's a good idea. So, what's your? This is brand, right? So, we need a third brand target? What's the third brand target?
Sigvald?
Do you want to run Tigwell? I think that's a good idea. I guess it's fine, right?
Like besides that, right? We could also slot in, like we could also have Bran find
This.
have Bran discard a Terror Crew and have Drummond Warmonger discard whatever it's called, the Uncrite Rider.
Yeah. Okay.
Raider.
So for bronzes, we'll probably do that. So let's just pick those 2 bronzes. Actually, that's a good idea. Warmonger. Let's get.
So then, instead of Sigvald, we now have the room to slot in Coral or
That's good actually.
Berna.
points for
So Coral or
Silas.
Birna?
Okay, so let's see. Which one would you suggest? Do you take control with Coral?
Yeah, so that's what I'm asking, right? So you can take Coral, you can take Birna for points, you can take Hammond for points.
Yeah, it's true.
What are you? Well, what archetype
You
are you
can take
trying to build?
him
We're
to
trying a
thin.
shoop with Bran, and we're gonna
Oh,
play
okay.
tall once, and only once, but and make it a big chain, basically.
I don't think it's gonna be good, especially
If it-
not with current Thaw, but it's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
You can run the. Or
for
you're
goals.
doing the golds first.
Yeah, you can tell me, suggest a goal to
Yeah.
us because that's what we were thinking of. We just need one more goal to run. Here, what do you suggest?
Gosh.
How about this?
I think I ran Heim. I ran Heim in my
So
deck
So you want to play
Coral,
the
for
him,
versatility.
Heim.
Oh, actually, I run Shoop plus Lady of the Lake, but
Okay.
I'm not.
What, you
But I'm
think
not
to
sure if we.
0?
Yeah, I thin to 0. No, I thin to 1, and with restore I thin to 0 if I want to.
So let's
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure if we want to do this. But
I think it's okay.
with
We'll
that,
see
actually,
how-
yeah, we can try. If you run Brand with the discard package, this works, especially with Roach. It's
for
just
obvious-
like
Yeah, go ahead.
then one scout, maybe, or you.
Scout?
But let's do the
Yeah.
bronzes first, maybe. Or-
Yeah, okay. Let's first on the. I'm gonna get the obvious first choices for the silvers. Then we'll
Yeah.
just jump to this. To jump to the bronzes. We're gonna run obviously Sig
Spy,
and Spy also. If
Sidrifa,
Yeah,
Restore.
spy.
and Restore.
I mean, we only have 3 slots, so
Yeah, and spy. Yeah,
Sigrifa.
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Sidrifa,
the,
Restore, Spy.
Yeah, so now we need points from the bronzes. Decent amount.
So
of
we can
thinning
run
and
1
plus-
Terror Crew, 1 Thaw, 1 Scout.
Okay. Hang on.
You sure you want to play a
Um,
Terra Crew?
Oh, if we want to play Lady of the Lake, I don't know.
Actually, that's a good question because Lady of the Lake is a little bit lesser with.
Okay, definitely the 10-point
Maybe
weather
not.
clear.
So, Uncried Raider, Demon
Yeah, we have
Corsair,
that.
Demon Captain.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I would play the whole Demon package. Yes.
Yeah, you mean one of each. Whereas you would
Yeah.
one of
It
this.
sins well.
And one of the other one. Where is the other one? Where is the other one?
Or one up. One more up.
Okay, yeah. There. So let's
Yeah.
play two.
Wait, you're playing Flaminka?
I mean,
Oh,
why
oh,
not?
Yeah, it's
no,
weather clear.
Flaminka.
But you,
Right.
you always play weather clear
I'm-
and Shoop, right?
Yeah, you should because it just lets you gives you the option to play it. So just why not?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, sure. I'm mistaking it with Corrupted Flaminka.
Oh, corrupted one isn't
Oh.
that good here. I mean, you can actually play
Yeah,
that
no.
too. You can thin out torrential rain, but so much difficult with the mulligans. You already have to take
Yeah,
some good mulligans
and
here.
it's not good points.
We can play the 2 ships, like the
Yeah,
both
this-
7s.
Or you want to play?
Oh, like
this.
all 3 ships even. We can play all 3 ships,
Yeah,
like the 2 7s and the 8 one.
I would suggest just 2 of this. We can actually play this too, but it's
No, but we have to play the 2 7s because you can't pull the 8 one with the 1-point Demon ship because it's
you're
not
right,
Demon.
You're right. It's not.
Oh,
You have to.
right.
I keep forgetting.
You have to
these
play it for
things.
consistency.
I understand. This is just for the Corsair.
Yeah,
Okay. So do you want to
and
play
it's
one
like a
of these?
decent card.
Do you want to play what?
This. The,
We don't have Kenny. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it's.
Blacksmith? Probably not. I don't know. Hard
I
to
don't
say.
play it in my list. Can you scroll to the 2 strength bronzes? I always forget what the name is. I play the Protector.
Protector?
Yeah, definitely the 2 sec as well. Yes.
Yes.
And then I play Protector with Swallow and Shackles for a bit
before
of
we go
control
there-
and thinning.
Before we go there, let's do the the Thaw thing first, right? Before we go.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, let's just look at the Thaw. So there's no marching orders here because we already have 1 strength units. So I didn't bother to put it in for the combo. So we're gonna do this. This is a random organic. Okay, what is Thaw first? Is Thaw an item? No, it's just organic, isn't it?
It's an organic. It's only an organic. If it was an item, I'd play it in
everything.
Nilfgaard.
Okay. So that's the definite pull with Heimei. Yeah. Herbalist. Nice.
Okay.
So the idea is so the idea is Dandelion into restore into Dandelion. Well, the order doesn't matter actually. Those two are interchangeable. Into Sigdrifa, into nothing else changed. So
okay, we thin 1 right now.
So we need to play two, right? You need to play 2 organic or 1 hazard organic, but because if you want to resurrect the Heimei with the Sigdrifa, you need to already have played 1 earlier, right?
Oh,
that is
yeah. Yes, that's
it's gonna be
you need
difficult.
to cut out the Sigdrifa in the chain.
Yeah, that's always
yeah.
good.
It doesn't work.
Oh, I also think Sigdrifa isn't that good in
this deck.
In Shoop.
Yeah,
maybe
true.
like if we won the 7-point duel guy, then it's okay. But
do you want to
other than that,
get something else that can pull it with what else can you?
Like I would drop Sigdrifa, or I would drop Roach for the 7-point duel guy.
Duga, yeah, that's a really good card, right? That's a really consistency card.
Yeah. Also, I forgot. We actually need the discard special, maybe, because we are still missing a discard target for Bran, right?
We have 1, 2, and yeah, we need 1 more actually for Bran.
Yeah, that's why I was running a Terror Crew, but
but then we don't win as much.
We can play this, and you can resurrect it with the 1-point girl. We can run one more soldier. You already have the Bearmaster, right? So 1 more target for Freya if you run Freya, and you can discard it too.
Then your scout bricks a bit. Wait, do we even run scout? Oh no, we don't run scout. Yeah, then it's fine.
We could actually run scout.
We thin to 1 now, so it's fine. I think.
So do you play this?
What was your other Bran target?
So Bran targets, so far we have 2 targets now. And then we play the Warmonger. If we have the Warmonger Axis, we play it on the Raider, or you play play the other card. The other card you want to discard, you play it with the Warmonger, and basically you choose Bran.
We could also ditch Warmonger. And then play something more consistent because you have to find it.
Maybe? Actually, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
So what are we gonna drop? We're gonna drop the Warmonger, right?
And then maybe run a Protector, who has access to 2 items.
Yes. So which item are we gonna go and get? Or do we get
I personally like Shackles for versatility, but it's sometimes dead. So I'm not sure if we wanna play it.
Marjoram is higher upside, but probably a weaker.
Marjoram doesn't get pulled.
We could play this, because you can just play a beast with it.
Yeah, no. And Marjoram bricks are Thaw, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marjoram will pick the Thaw. You're right. It has to be an item only item card. So I would suggest.
What is our beast?
So we can take a beast. We can take a beast. The bear, I guess. Do we have some good beasts that are bronzes? Yeah, we can take this actually, but is that the only one?
Yeah, but I don't like having a resurrect as a thinning option, to be honest. Like, because you want to thin everything possible in round 1 with Shoop.
That is true. This is also actually a beast, right? Yeah, this is also a
Hmm?
beast.
Yeah.
Or what is it? Oh, you can target cultists actually. You can target priest or cultists. So
Yeah.
Oh.
you guys can
So
choose
maybe put
actually.
in a scout?
Okay, so let's
Oh,
put the scout
wait.
in first. There's the
But
scout.
Fanatic on his own is not good, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Fanatic is not really that good,
I
you
would
know.
just look for the most points right now that we have.
Yeah, a bit of
Yeah.
thinning and a bit of willpoints. But I think
So,
we cover the
Mhm.
thinning more or less, right?
How is the thinning one?
So
Prestige Hunter.
yeah, that's actually a good card, right? The 5 damage, you mean?
Yeah, it's 11 point.
Do we play this as a
Um,
finisher with Lady of the Lake? I'm joking. I'm
And then
joking.
get scorched.
Yeah, I'm just joking.
yeah, plans to get ignied actually. Well, no,
Hmm.
actually, because your lady is gonna be 23 points.
We should run a Spear Maiden as a
BM.
nostalgia
For the
element for
meme.
Hanset Troop.
Yeah,
For
just
Hanset Troop.
BM. Yeah, which is possible actually if you play it with the create card, right? You play it with.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There is a way to do it actually. There is a way to do it. You have to play it with an etiquette, basically. Anyway, do we need a target for the protector?
If
So
you
what are
get
we gonna play?
aside, well, not even if you get aside at this point.
Do we just play this, or do we play? We can play
I would
a
play
scale shield,
I would just play Swallow for consistency. Like it's 12
Yeah,
points,
we
it's
can do
okay.
one more thing. You
anyway,
know,
we
we can
don't
play
get.
this and play one Axeman.
True, the one X-Men went quite well once I played it, but it's a
So
bit
hard
random.
to.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And now you guys can pick actually. This is the best choice because you know it has alternate to heal and strengthen,
Yeah.
uh, which isn't bad actually. But other than that, I would say, tell me what you think.
But I like Shackles and Swallow Potion, but
We can pick.
it's a bit. I'm not sure. Like we should play two
I'm
for.
down to run Talisman, Shackles.
Okay, then let's go for that.
So let's go for one talisman, one tackle. Is that the idea?
But we don't
Sure.
have any talisman. Like
Yeah.
we have the bear from Tusiak Bearmaster, Tusiak
Yeah.
Bearmaster,
Oh, and we
something
have
else.
nothing else.
Yep. We have
Well, we
one
can.
bear, and
Yeah.
you need one more bear from the cursed bear.
I don't know. We have no other engines. Oh wait, we have one other engine, so maybe we can run a Savage Bear.
Actually, yeah.
We could try.
This is also, but this, on
Because
its
what-
own, this
wait,
is just a stupid card. So
That's just a 9-point card.
Yeah.
I don't
What
know.
bronzes do you not have that I do?
What do you mean?
I like
You
how we
have the
all have a
Bearmaster.
shoot bag. It's Gallagher.
Yeah, you do. You have the.
We can play this actually.
It's so bad.
Oh, you don't have the Prestige Hunter and the Savage Bear yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Tusiak Hunter is okay to play.
Okay, we have two more choices, and we need two more targets for the. Wait. No, wait. We have only one target for the protector, right?
Did you
So
put
just-
in Shackles yet?
Okay, wait.
No. We can run Shackles for tech maybe.
Okay, one shackles, but that just
Yeah.
means that we need the talisman is a lot more worse because you now need one more unit, or special whatever, but it needs to be a beast or a cultist, which would work well. Actually, this is pretty good if you play it with the boat, the 7-point longship.
Yeah.
It also gives you a 13-point bear you can resurrect, right?
Yeah, it always does that.
After you transform it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, then let's
yeah.
do that.
Okay.
Also good against weather and stuff.
So I'm at 17. What do you don't? What is it that you don't have yet?
Come again?
I'm at 17 bronzes. You have Hemi Flamininka, Savage Bear, right?
We have.
Oh,
we
you don't have
Bear.
Savage Bear.
No, we don't have Savage Bear. Instead, we went with the other one. Oh, what's his name? Ravage.
I mean, maybe instead of Whaler, you run. Yeah, I think instead of Whaler, you run Savage Bear, no?
Again, the Whaler is for the Corsair though. If you don't,
Ah, right,
if
right,
you're not,
because the course,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
otherwise
a
you
lot
might
of.
run out
The
of.
mulligans are gonna be very difficult actually because you first need to mulligan these three, as well as the Roach, as well as the. Okay, now the Roach isn't that
As well as
important
this,
for the mulligan,
so.
but the Raider, yeah, you need to mulligan that too.
Oh my
And
god.
there's no blacklisting.
Want
There's
for
no
a
This is
second how
blacklisting.
even
much we are
worse
spending?
to mulligan than. This is even worse to mulligan than my actual saw deck.
Yeah,
And you're
there
only
is.
running one.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't have any access to what do you call? You don't have access to. Sorry.
Okay, I think it's fine. I think we send to 1 or 0 cards. I'm not sure what
You've
I
calculated?
think I miscounted by 1.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for somebody to finish till then we can just.
We can
talk.
harvest their
Let's
poor
do this.
poor soul.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I'll just. I mean, we can go in casual, no?
Actually, that's possible. Do you want to play me in casual?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's try.
So with we can play the mirror.
Yeah, just play the mirror. Yes, play the mirror, please.
Yeah, let's go.
Did you get the right cards? Oh, we
Yeah.
have the opponent. It's you. You queued up already, right?
Yeah. So I'll stream my POV so that it's fair. I have no idea how many points I should bid.
Oh, this.
All right.
This is actually a good hand. Actually, it's not a very bad hand.
Yeah, maybe mulligan the shackles as well, yes.
Yeah. Should we just stop?
Wait, maybe you want to
So-
mulligan a ship so we can pull it with the one. No, actually, don't mulligan. We will draw one of the silvers. It's always gonna. It always happens.
I think we just stop, right?
Yeah,
This is actually
just
the
stop.
best hand we can get.
Actually, that's truly the best hand. Wow.
Oh wow, he
Wow,
has
my
really
hand
good.
is very good.
We also have fairly good hand.
What is this?
Just
That's
open
pretty
with
good.
Bran.
Yeah, that's
Maybe?
the idea. Yeah, that's the only.
Yeah, I think because if I pass, you want to make sure that you've maximized your Spain. And also you block the empty pass.
And just standing here.
Alright. So I don't think there's any reason not to do this.
So this is where we play the shackles, right?
Here.
Oh yeah. Probably.
Praise be the bravest.
Freya's bulwark. That's what we
Pretty good
are.
shot.
Now we won the carryover game.
Yeah. Maybe he can have the same answer, same response.
So fun. Playing the mirrors.
I didn't know you had checkers as well.
Okay.
I mean, you're not watching my hand.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Uh.
We can actually you can share this screen. We can have a look. Jump between screens. But actually,
I'm not
it's-
watching yours, but like Leifur can check.
Yeah,
the
but
screen.
Okay. Doesn't matter. I guess we play one of the ships now, just to put something in the graveyard, right?
yeah, just for
simplest
long
one?
run points.
Yeah, just
No,
the simplest
not for points. Like not for continuous points with the other one.
because I want to keep this
Or-
one for the bear, but we
Oh,
can actually
yeah, true.
resurrect it too. We can actually resurrect it too. There's no problem, which would be fine as well. So do we just do that?
We can also go for points. I don't know.
You want to play this?
I usually play the other one, but I forgot the bear, so I don't know. I let you decide.
It's okay because we can also resurrect this ship, right? We
Yeah.
can resurrect with the. Is he gonna just play the same thing?
I could. I'm not sure if I should.
True meaning to the word mirror.
I'll break the symmetry. I'm gonna be a trailblazer.
I think I want to just pass here, not play anything. What do we play?
We could play spy, but
I
you don't
guess we
have to.
could. And then we could, but I just rather wait for him to play his spy.
Actually, too, we could just pass because we have more carryover. No, I forgot we don't.
No,
Never
no,
mind.
it's
Just,
perfectly
yeah, you
cool.
just lost.
We
Not
can
too many
play the
brain
10.
cells
We're gonna play the
activated.
10. We're gonna play the 10.
You don't expect any weather from him?
He's playing the
Like,
same deck.
actually, we should do that, like a tournament where everyone has the same deck.
That's
Everyone
actually
is
not a bad
playing,
idea.
or maybe a tournament where everyone is playing a shoop deck. Maybe like that's
Every-
not exactly the same, but everyone needs to play a shoop deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, we need to have
But the
some
problem is shoop
meme
dwarfs is gonna be better than everything else. So actually, maybe not.
Probably.
Maybe you play a shoop deck of each faction. I don't know.
You could.
Ever danced with a daemon in the light of the full moon?
All right.
That's it. Good.
Yeah.
Can't believe I'm playing
Alright,
10
9
points
point
just
play.
for points.
Sure,
You're running the
I'm
Savage Bear. What are we running in
gonna-
its place? We're running this one, the Ravager.
I'm gonna play this.
You see, he plays the engine too. I think we pass here, right? Because his engines are more. He has 2 engines versus us.
Yeah, and we did all our thinning, right? Yeah, we can't thin
For
anymore.
this round, we've done this. Is the only thing, and this is the only thing we just cannot do. And also,
Yeah.
we have a target for the restore.
Yes.
So, time to pass. Do we need to mulligan this though? If the restore needs.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna one. What can I? I need this.
Actually, here it's difficult to make up the points because there's not a lot of points in these decks.
Well, no, it's fine. It's just that I wanna maximize. Wait, so that's 11. That's 11. 2. All right, doesn't matter. Just hit.
Shoot monster tourney followed by next faction. Yes, definitely a good idea.
What?
No, somebody in chat. It's Stills Jupiter. I don't know Stills Jupiter. What's his Oh, there you go. What's his Gwent name? I don't know his Gwent name, but he suggested that. Okay, we need to find our golds actually. Within a lot, but we need to take some mulligans here, right?
Maybe you wanna mulligan Herbalist,
think
so
I
we can get it with
don't
Recon?
mulligan.
I'm not sure. It's a bit risky, but
This is a good idea actually.
I think
And
I
then we
don't
draw.
mulligan.
we draw something good. Woohoo!
Round 3
Also, I
is
realized,
loaded
like,
with golds.
Yeah, we
Then
just.
the lion sucks in this deck. We have so many bricks.
By the way, the worst spy with this deck is always finding Shoop and Lady of the Lake. Has happened 3 times to me already.
Oh my
So
god.
No restore too. That's the sad part. If we had restore, we could do the whole combo right away. I wouldn't care.
Even on the. Yeah.
Even this is dead, I think. You need to take a mulligan and fix
True.
it up. I think this is the thing we.
Yeah, we can keep the Bear Master.
Actually,
mulligan.
Yeah, that's the best mulligan target. So he's gonna still play. I think we thin out the boat here. Well, he has the gold. We didn't have any golds. So many points.
He's just. I used up all my RNG in the tournament. Can't help you.
Really, you had some good draws though in the
Carts are
tournament.
blowing fair winds
Okay.
today.
I think I'll do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Told you it'd be worth it.
Same
Carts
thing
are
minus
blowing
10
fair
points.
winds today.
Yes.
So
Let's play the bear and then I'll kill this with the 7.
Wait, not kill it. Don't you have to kill it first now? Otherwise you don't have...
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
We lose 1 point, but that's fine.
That is true. We'll see. I mean, actually, okay, here's his beast coming in. Oh, actually, he'll just activate this one for us, right? Which one do we kill? The 11 or the 9? I guess the 11, right? Or the 9? Which is the better choice to kill?
What do you mean?
We lose 1 point on killing the 11.
Yeah.
So maybe just the 9.
Also,
Yeah.
I must say I've never played Shoop, so how does it work when you click on Shoop? You click one of the 3 options, then you get one thing at random?
Yeah, you get...
No, you get 3 out of
4.
5.
Yeah.
What?
You get 3 options of the 5 options.
Yeah, why don't you try it now?
No. How about no?
Very interesting, except we haven't done our wombo combo. Let's look at this.
Yeah. Maybe we should try the Wombo combo without
This is
restore.
so
Just
Yeah,
because it will brick in round 3 probably.
Yeah, I think we need to just do it now.
Gods won't be pleased.
Yeah. Also we can get ahead maybe. Okay, never mind. We can't get ahead
These
anymore.
spies. Do we play spy? I don't want to play spy. Let's just play the 8 for now, I guess.
Okay. Maybe.
If he-
I would just play spy.
Hail each your
I just do
hand!
this even to set up the graveyard.
same.
Coming to get ya.
Okay, do we spy now?
Wow. Yeah, I think so.
Let's see if your RNG is there.
He is here.
Okay, we don't need the.
Please
That's
draw
okay.
double gold. Please,
That's okay. We don't want
no.
deadlift anyway.
Yeah.
That's
What
okay.
did you draw? What did you
Deadlift.
discard?
But
I
our
think
deadlift
that
is kind of
spy
dead, so yeah.
Oh my god, look at this hand. So if we get either restore or shoop, it would be good.
Yeah, if we get anything else, we'll complete shit.
So I think we can play the Bear Master here because Deadlift is gone. So. And also, he has it.
Don't you want to? Yeah, don't you want to play the combo now and maybe get ahead?
Yeah, I think we can do that too. He's gonna do
Also
his combo.
Thins
I think
and-
he's doing
Now,
his
Give the
just
shoop.
don't draw saw. Don't draw saw. Yes!
Okay, he's gonna do it. Oh.
Okay, we can't draw Thor and can't draw Roach, so it's
But it's
more
so
difficult.
few points. It's so ridiculous.
How many
Okay.
points was that?
It was like
Was on
5, 3. I played on the
12?
I played. Yeah, I played 4 cards. And so I played 4
10.
cards. Saw is worth 8. Saw is worth 4 plus 4 plus. Why am I unable to do math?
I don't remember.
So
the
Saw was
points
worth
before.
12. Saw was worth 12.
Yeah.
Only?
Herblick was worth 3, and Dandelion was worth. So we got a. So we got
Wasn't
a
Thor
20
a-
points Dandelion, yeah.
Wasn't Thor a 17? I just counted the buffs and like first row is
No, because
3 buffs.
Longship.
But Longship was at 15, right? Oh no, it was. Oh yeah, right. Never mind. It was at 15 and got to 17. Yeah, forgot.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
same
Okay.
here.
The
Yeah,
quill
we can do
is
this.
mightier than the
Alright.
sword.
Ah, shh.
Break.
Okay.
Draw Saw.
Still
You
okay.
drew Saw! Oh, you
We
have.
didn't get.
Well,
No, we
oh,
draw-
you
we
have
draw
Scout.
Roach.
Great Mother's grace is
I don't have.
boundless.
I don't have Scout in mind.
Yeah.
So here.
Amazing. So what did we get? 4, 6. Well, we have a good
Oh,
last round. We'll get
Actually-
everything we want, right?
Even we get the extra point from the roach, right?
Yeah. Saving Roach for round 3.
Yeah. So should we just play the Bearmaster now so that we don't have to
Oh, it's
resurrect
because I
Superbad?
think I cut a ship actually. Huh. That's why I don't have a scout. Wait, no, that makes no sense. Anyways, I'll check what I didn't have that you have or whatnot. Okay.
Yeah, might as well play Bearmaster next turn.
Yeah, because we have to mulligan.
Oh,
the
I
Roach.
forgot to check what you brought back with your.
No, we didn't play
Wait, you
Restore.
didn't use restore.
No, we didn't draw it. So we just
Okay.
played it with the tactic card. You know,
Oh,
down the line into the tactic.
Do I pass here? I think
I
not.
think it's a good pass. Yeah.
What could go
Nature's
wrong,
a
eh?
fickle
Yeah, I
beast.
guess not.
Really matter.
Oh, actually, that's a
They
very
gave
good
you a
value
lot of
on our whaler,
boat
actually.
points for no reason.
Ship, so he doesn't get any more ping damage.
Yeah.
Or
that's
no,
good.
where he has to play a card to get ping damage. So I don't know.
Should we just play the ship now, or do we play the?
Yeah, I
Bearmaster?
think play the ship. He won't play anymore, and it's not gonna get better next round.
Yeah.
Oh well, anyways.
If you
I
pass,
think
we
I
tie.
can-
If you pass, no, you get one. We have to play a card after this.
More hawk de
Oh, he's
Barrier.
playing. Okay. I guess we just played. Oh, he didn't react.
Oh, you didn't. Oh,
Yeah,
oh, we can get ahead now. I think with Bearmaster.
Come
Let's
here.
see.
Come get a heart, a bear hug.
Yes.
Ah. Oops. Messed up.
Come here. Come get a heart, a bear hug.
Okay. It doesn't matter what we play with the warship.
That we got ahead because our hand is so shit.
We're still behind.
I
guess
think
Yeah, we
you
should have baited him to pass.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do this, right?
Okay.
Oh
So,
my
okay,
god.
I can choose between 3 options, right?
First in the beginning.
Yes.
And then from among those, I get one thing at random, or I can choose.
No, it's you have a choice again of 3, right? You have 5 options. You get to choose 3 options. Why don't you have a look?
Okay.
You first have the
Yes.
first 3 options, and then 3 other options out of 5.
So I can do this.
I think 12 is the best maybe because you get dual reset and strength to 25.
Yeah. I hope Our Lady of the Lake can carry here.
If he gets the reset, then nothing can carry it.
Yeah. Is this even decent on the ladder?
Probably not.
I played Shoop a couple of months ago and it was okay, I think.
But not this.
But now with like it's super shit against monster point spam deck. And it's shit if you draw shit. Which happens quite often.
So I'm gonna. Reset your boat.
Well, GG.
Okay.
No RNG in Gwent.
What do you have? What? You have nothing else? What's your last card?
Roach.
Well, I mean, you'd have gotten 2 more points of your.
Yeah.
You'd have gotten 2 more points. But
Nice,
yeah,
Joey.
this deck is so bad. Yeah, we can try like real Strayasa versus whatever this is, and like you'll see how big of a difference it makes.
Yeah, we could do that.
Is my deck still the best version it can be? Yeah, I think it is. I have another.
Yeah, we can try that.
Wait a second. Oh,
I would love to watch play a ladder match with this.
you really want to play it on ladder? Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright. So yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. I'll play the same deck again.
Can do this.
I'm gonna be. Hey, that's actually not a bad mulligan.
Oh my goodness, that's so terrible.
Mulligans
We
are
just
pretty
keep
much
the Thor.
straightforward.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is the worst mulligan in the world.
I think it's.
No, actually,
Yep, that's
it's
good.
well, 2 bricks. It's decent, I think.
My table, and let's drink. Can't hide your stench.
All right.
That's it. Good.
Oh, just noticed. Hmm.
Yeah, we can play the
Forgot-
Bearmaster with the 6, right? And pass.
I forgot to mulligan away Mandrake. That's a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We could also play, like, we can thin a lot. We can play
Hello?
the 1-point thing again. The Corsair?
Guys?
No, not the Corsair. The other one.
Where'd you go?
Yeah. What? I'm still here. Oh no, I stopped watching your stream. I think it disconnected me. Yeah.
Hmm?
Do you hear us?
We can hear you.
I don't know what's going on.
Hello?
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 I think your headphones might have disconnected or you're muted? No.
You can hear me
Is
as
there
well, right,
a-
Fred?
I cannot hear any of you, by the way.
I can hear him, so I don't know what's going on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Everything
we
all
stopped
right?
with that. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is... I had the perfect setup,
Hello?
and then I had to draw into...
Can somebody speak?
Hello?
We can hear you still.
What is going on?
What just happened?
I think your audio sources might have changed. The output, I mean. Hello?
Hello, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah.
I can't hear Leifur.
Okay, I didn't say anything. Eric, I can hear you as well again.
Okay, now I can hear everybody.
Okay, nice.
Okay. Oh, what did he do? Oh, he just played the.
I
Oh.
bricked.
Oh, I can see that. You had a choice of either two tiles, right?
Yeah, I had the perfect setup. I have all 3 sentries in hand. I have 2 half-elf hunters in hand. And of course, I couldn't get a chain. No, that just seems too good to be true.
Anyway,
la,
you're
la.
gonna watch. This is my pass after this. Oh, he passed himself.
I mean, of course, like, I'm down 31 points.
Yeah, that is the correct play here. In other news, my hand is pretty bad.
This back.
It's getting better though.
I get this.
It's gotten quite better. Leifur, I still can't hear you actually, unless you're not speaking.
I didn't say much. We just bleed him in round 2 now. And then...
Hide your stench.
Or maybe we can get shoop card advantage as well.
Can you hear Leifur? I can't hear him.
You can't hear me? Fred, you can hear me still?
Again.
I can hear you both.
Huh.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Fred.
This is so weird.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Okay, hello? We can still hear you?
Something is wrong with my headphones. Let me look into it. Hello?
We can
Can you hear me?
hear you again?
Yeah, I can hear you too.
Okay. Nice. Everything working again.
Oh, so he passed. Let's do our thinning then.
Yeah.
Let's play this,
We
right?
can. Yeah.
The one?
Won't pay us in gold, pay us in blood.
Alright.
I have to go for a short time again. I will be back in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
So.
So...
You annoy me.
I least your heart!
What will you do?
Everything all right? Everything all right?
He is here.
There, those are horrible mulligans. Yeah, I'm gonna pass after this.
So... what I want to do, I can... Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to high roll a good last wish. Oh my god. Alright. Yes, I found it.
Not much left.
Oh, now
of that
this is a
world.
good combo. Oh, so you wanna use
But
it
I
for
did
three
waste-
death, right?
I did waste like a ton of last wishes, so this
Yeah, I
sucked.
noticed.
But
I did notice that. Ugh, time for the wombo combo. Not bad. Oh my god, I just bricked. Completely bricked.
yes. Alright.
Death holds no surprises.
So it's my turn. You don't. Oh, you don't have grave hate. All right.
I don't.
Right, fine.
Yeah, it's the best card to start with, right? Here I'm gonna do the special combo, but it's not really that good here. It's just, you know, a little half-hearted, but here it
The
is.
Great Mother's grace is boundless.
Okay.
Okay, let's see the big combo. How many points is this? Do you play Lady of the Lake
It's
in
not
this deck?
as
I think it would
big
be good.
as I.
Everything all right?
What did you say?
Do you play Lady of the Lake in this deck? Ah, it's
We
not
will
that
take
much,
back
but
what was
it's a lot of
stolen.
points still.
Yeah, it's not that much because usually you want to go
Got a bad case of
resurrect
Rose's
Merc, Scout, Merc, Thaw, and that adds a lot of points.
Yeah, those are the biggest chain, I guess.
Um,
I wonder if Leifur is back. I just can't hear him or something. Oh, pretty good.
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
I can just kill the engine there.
does it matter which I do?
I think you should kill the engine.
I mean, killing the engine versus... The engine is gonna...
At the top.
9 plus 1, 2, 3... seven,
Actually, you
8.
can just mandrake the engine.
No, the
later
weather
on.
is more
It's better
points.
to do that. Oh yeah, and also
The
the
weather is
mandrake on
20
the
points,
engine would be
the
better.
engine is only 17
Yeah,
points.
yeah, actually, yeah. And also
And
my
you don't
weather
have
clear
your
is in
weather
the
clear.
graveyard. Yes.
Yeah,
it
and
is
you
in
don't
the
have
graveyard.
Seedreefer.
You shan't get
Also,
through!
I have that. Resurrect a bronze beast.
Yep.
But then you don't have a better mandrake though. Your mandrake is a lot lesser if you want to play it with the leader. I mean, you have other
Sure,
options.
sure.
So.
The only good human is a dead human.
Well,
Oh,
don't
there's
mind
another
me
one.
if I
Why have
do.
you summoned me?
Now I could use my weather clear.
What do you mean you can use your
Spice it
weather
up a bit.
clear? Restore is in the graveyard.
Yeah, restore. Already
Soup has a
gone.
weather clear.
It doesn't have a weather clear, but it has something even worse. Wait, I don't know if I'll be lucky enough to find it though.
Oh, oops, I didn't notice.
Yeah, this is the one. Oh, what the hell? What?
What does that do? Spawn a random hazard on all enemy heroes. Okay, I
Oh,
don't
they
get to know
changed
what
it.
those hazards are. Rip.
It's random.
Missed opportunity
yeah.
to use clear skies.
Yeah.
It's annoying that.
Do you play Sure Skies in this deck?
Well, with Ida.
Ah, yeah, it's gone. Actually, this is a lot of points, right? This shoot. If you don't clear the
Yeah.
weather. It's a ton of points.
Alright.
Oh, the green one is the 3 damage hazard, isn't it?
I don't know, I can't check.
Yeah, it is the 3 damage hazard, I think. The middle one is rain. The bottom one is
Anyhow, I'm just gonna go...
Oh, it was
Okay, the... Oh, it was the one that explodes
yeah.
What?
A little bit
when
unlucky.
the next...
A little bit unlucky, but yeah.
And this is fog, and this is rain. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I still have a brick in my hand, a dead recon.
I mean, you don't have to tell me.
Blasana!
Okay, sure.
It was the correct play.
Yeah, actually, I have nothing better to chain now that I think about it.
Yeah, he plays random hazard. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, actually, it would have been better to keep the... Yeah, it would have just been better off mandraking the light longship.
Yeah, actually, right?
Because like right now I don't have a great. So this 12 points. Fine.
You have something in your deck. Oh, it's all 0. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I sent to 0.
I think you should
I
just
sent to a
weather.
little less.
You can just weather, you know. You
Then-
should just weather.
Well, it's a little bit too late right now. The weather is 8 points.
What are the?
Now the
what
best
are,
thing I can do, is Mandrake my own thing.
Ah,
'Cause I don't
yeah,
think you have any good Mandrake targets left, right?
No, nothing else.
Good. You got the dueling guy. That's gonna be a little bit of a bother, but
There will be no negotiation.
all
You
right.
just talk.
17 points. Ithne, here I come. This is a sad day.
Pretty good, I'd say. Not bad. Let's do this.
Come here. Come get a heart, a bear hug.
You still have a dandelion too.
It's all in the deck.
Oh, okay, whoops.
Yeah, and I have the tactic in my hand. It's 0 points.
Goal! Blasana!
I'm back. How do you have a 13-point merc? Did you Mandrake it twice?
Goal!
Yeah, he did.
Blasana!
Why didn't you put it on the back row? There would have been 2 more damage. 1 more damage.
Oh yeah, I didn't just count. I just forgot to count.
Goal!
Oops.
I mean, at this point, you don't count. A little bit difficult.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was dead.
No, not the brick scout.
There's the Lady of the Lake. If Tog would get a little bit buff, this deck was very viable, right?
Mine or yours?
I mean yours.
Oh, yeah, potentially. It's still very vulnerable to Scorch and mass, I don't know, reset. But yeah, it'd be a lot better because, like right now, you go through all these hoops, you break a ton, and when it works, you get 16 points.
Yeah,
Like that's the upper maximum, right? Oops, sorry. But yeah.
I think I want to stop for now. Whatever you guys, do you want to take a break? Maybe again, in the coming week, we can do this experiment.
Sure, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Maybe we can get some new players.
Yeah, definitely.
Or just interesting stuff for the community.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And I would like people to even watch this stream because we do talk about some of the issues with the game, and I do hope people watch it. I'll put it in my YouTube also. Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you to
in
both of you.
In terms of balance issues, there's also a case to say that Calvate is a little too strong. Maybe he needs a nerf.
Yeah, we can talk about those next time in a more detailed fashion. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but good idea. Thank you for hosting.
Yeah,
And
it was fun.
Thank you for letting us on the show, talking nonsense.
And if you have a flash of genius and your Shoop Thaw deck works, let me know. I'm always interested.
No, unfortunately, I have to retire the deck.
Straight up deleting it. Okay, next time we bring back Sabbath and
This needs to be buffed. Why does this even exist after the nerf?
I don't know.
It really
I
needs a
don't
buff.
All the
know.
people that hated it.
Yeah, I think it was like a very personal. Everybody hated this card so much. Poor card. Yeah, it should actually always, do double damage with the frost, just like the trolls.
Oh my god, these trolls are so annoying.
But you have to find the Quen, though. You have to find the
It
Quen.
would be-
That's the problem.
It would be so binary though, because like Imlerith
Yeah.
Sabbath would still die to alchemy or like any sort of one-time big control. But then against every deck that doesn't have that, he destroys everything.
Yeah, pretty much. I wanted to have some buff, maybe, you know, like boost the last boost out by the last wild hunt unit you played, and then you can do the 3 times duel.
No, that would be way too strong. Like you double the power of all the units you play. This is
It's definitely a good ender to get some rage bait in the comments.
yeah,
If we have
for
any
sure.
commenters.
No,
This is engagement bait.
but still, it was much more of a nightmare back in the day if you didn't play
Yes.
Mandrake. Oh my god. Anyway, the only way to play around
Maybe
it was
it was
to
on the-
charm it with Maruna.
Maybe if Simris only battled units on the opposite row, that could be an interesting way to set it up, so that movement can help you, and that you only need to deal with the units on the opposite row, not all the rows.
Actually, you can just dual units on Frost. How about that?
Sure, yeah. But
We'll
then, yeah, it could work.
Yeah, opposite row sounds. Just make him great again. Yes, he needs to be great again. Yeah. Okay then. Thanks to everybody for participating. We'll get back again to doing this in the future. Thank you, both of you, and thank you to Jupiter for tuning in.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Thank you
Bye.
too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.